Welcome back, guys, to another YouTube video. It's your boy Sam. Hope you all are doing great. And yeah, in this video, what we'll be doing today is we're going to be doing a type speed testing, basically. So what this is about is that, I don't know if you guys know about Mavis Beacon, but when I was in high school, I actually used Mavis Beacon, and it actually made you type faster. It had games, it had different things. It would check your speed every time. So what we're basically going to be doing in this video is we're going to actually be, I'm going to show you how to build something similar to that, where you have a certain words that you have to type, and we have our text right here. So we have the sample words right here, and what you'll do is that you try to type it exactly as it is, and when you're done, it's going to tell you how fast you typed it. And yeah, that's basically it. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, like the video, guys. So much more content. Let me know what kind of videos you would like me to post. Put it down in the comments below, and you know what, let's get started with this. If you have any questions, put it down in the comments below, and yeah, let's get to it. You can see right here, these are the libraries we're going to use. We imported cursors. I'll leave the documentation for all these libraries so you can really understand it more in depth. And we're also going to import time because we have to actually check the time, and we'll use also the random because we need to be able to get this text at random. So that's why we have these modules right here, just so you understand it. And yeah, what we're going to do is we will start with defining a function. We'll call this function start screen. So this is a function start screen, and function start screen is going to just take in as its input std scr, and then we'll say std scr dot clear, because we want to be able to clear it whenever we actually want to get a new one. So a new random text, want to be able to clear it. And then we have stdrc dot add str, inside here this is going to have like a welcome message, which is going to say welcome to your, it's going to say welcome to your speed typing test. Put an exclamation mark there. Now we'll have the stdcr again dot, we need to add another text, and this is going to be basically telling you to start. String that says we want it to be on the new line, so we'll say ln press any key to start. And what we want to be able to do is we want to also refresh it, because you always have to refresh this code like that. And then again, stdrc dot, I want to also get the keys. Now the next function we're going to create is display text underscore text. I would say stdrc stdscr target current, and also the WPM, because that's how you measure typing speed. Set that to 0. That's where we're going to start with, because that's the only way we can actually make sure that we can calculate your typing skill. And then we put in target in here. Next we say std scr dot add, and in here we're going to have 1 0, and then we'll have our f string with w p n, and now we have to use the curly brackets because we're using basically a string literal. That's what we call it in JavaScript. Okay, now that we have this, we can use our for loop to actually loop through it. Say for I, and I'll say char, and we use our enumerate because that's the way we actually, the new way of using a for loop in JavaScript, in Python. Oh my gosh, guys, it's extremely hot today, I have to say. Everywhere is hot. The whole of Europe is hot right now. Maybe apart from Russia, but everywhere else is extremely hot. And now say curses. No, correct. We created a variable called correct char. I'll set that equal to target with the index of I. And I'll set another variable called color. I'll say curses dot color pair. I'll say and set that to 1. Now we'll say if char is not equal to correct char, color is equal to curses dot color pair. I'll set that to 2. I'll say std scr dot add string 0 I char and color. So now that's it for the display screen. Now we need to set a load text because we need to be able to load the text. Underscore text. Now we use with open. We need to open our txt file. And say text.txt. You see, we actually get it for us. That's the magic of PyCharm. I want to read it, so we put R. And then as F. Next, we create a variable called lines. Set that equal to F the read lines. And then we'll return random because we need to get random, as I said earlier. Random choice and the lines depending on each line because we have each text in different lines. That's how we differentiate them basically. And then we'll strip it to remove any extra spaces that we don't need. So the next function is going to be our def wpm underscore test. And then we'll say std scr for that as its input. And I'll say target underscore, create a variable called target dot underscore text. Set that equal to load underscore text. And I will say current underscore text, another variable, set that to an empty string. or empty list, not empty string. I'll make sure we set WPM to 0. Our start underscore time variable is going to be from our time dot time. So our time module basically that we that's from our time module. And we'll say std scr dot no delay. So that's a true. Now we'll say while it's true, our while loop is gonna run. And I'll say time underscore elapsed is equal to max time dot from our time module minus start underscore time. Set that to 1, and then WPM is equal to round and put 2 brackets there. We'll say length of current time, current text, divided by time elapsed divided by 60. This is the way we're going to be able to calculate our time, our speed, divided by 5. Now stdcr dot clear. We need to clear it whenever we've actually gotten this, and then we set our display. Create a display text. stdcr, our target text, our current text, and our WPM. I'll say if dot join our current text, so that equal to our target text. And as I said earlier, I'll leave the documentation. If you have any questions, put them down in the comments below, guys. Now the curly bracket is going to be here. The normal bracket is going to be here. Now say stdcr dot no delay. Make sure, guys, you like this video. I'm sweating my ass off right now. It's so hot today. Even with AC or whatever, after a while the AC becomes hot. Even crazy weather. And try set key is equal to stdcr dot want to get the key. And then when you use try, you need to also use exempt. If that is not the case, we continue. Now we need to actually make sure that we can escape, and the way we want to escape or want to be able to like stop the program, basically, is want to use this. And this 27 is just basically the Unicode of escape. Basically, it's like the number for escape. Basically, I'll leave documentation to really make you understand that. But basically, 27 is the ASCII Unicode of escape. So that's what we're basically telling it, that if we click on escape, we want to stop the program and actually stop the whole testing of it. So what we'll do next, we'll say if key in key underscore backspace and put V X7 F. So that's the ASCII for backspace, and I'll say if len current text 0 current text I want to pop it out. Hopefully you know what pop does. Else if len the current text is less than len target text. And then we'll say current text dot append the key. So now the next thing is we're gonna create a function called main. It's going to take std_scr as its input. And then we'll use our cursors, the init pair, and here we have one. I'll say cursors the color green, cursors the color black. And what I'm going to do here is we have double brackets there. It shouldn't be like that. Paste it here, remove the double brackets. And this is going to be 2. And the color is going to be red. And color black. And next is going to be 3. White. Yeah, and black. Almost done, guys, almost done. So now we'll say start underscore screen stdcrs. And just so you know, at the end of this tutorial, I'm going to actually show you another typing test, or speed typing test. And this is actually done with Pygame. And for sure, it's for my patrons. So if you're my Patreon, you can go check the dashboard, you'll see it there. You see the source code, and for sure you can always hit me on private message if you have any further questions there. So while true, I'll say std_scr, don't want to add string, I'll say 2 0, and then if you actually did what you're supposed to do, say you have completed the text. Now what we want to tell you is also press any key if you would like to continue. And it's always nice to put the ... Next we'll say key is equals to stdr.get key. If OR is if the key is actually equal to escape, what we want to do is we want to break the program. And after we've done this, we'll just say wrapper, and then we'll call our function. Main. And if we did everything right and we run this code, we shouldn't get any errors. Line 57. Okay, yeah, we should have a semicolon there. Nice, click again. Okay, so the error right here is here. And close it. So that should be closed right there. And now if you go to the terminal and you write the name of the file, you can see right now it's asking us for that we should press any key. So I press K, and now we can actually see how fast we can type. Let's see how fast I am. That you can do it if you want it. So this was the speed, and I can press another key and continue. If I put escape, the program is gonna shut off. That's the whole point of it. Might take a while, but it should shut off. And yeah, guys, that's basically it for this tutorial. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like, subscribe to the channel. Yeah, it really helps me out with the YouTube algorithm. Tell me what video or tutorial you would like to see next. And yeah, guys, that's really all for this video. I would like to show you another project real quick, because I promised that for people who would actually watch this to the end. So this is the other project, and this is with Pygame. And you can click it here, you see it's more graphically better, and yeah, if it doesn't knock, then and then you can start here, you write it, if opportunity doesn't knock, build a door. This is very motivational. You can see the accuracy 95%, the time seconds, and the WPM. So that's basically it. And it's funny because you can see that the WPM for both are actually practically this. I think the other one was like 28. So I think that's my typing speed, because these two programs are telling me that. But yeah, guys, that's basically it. If you want this code, you can get it on my Patreon. If you want to message me privately, you can get send me messages on my Patreon. If you have any question with this, as usual, put it down in the comments below. Like the vid, subscribe, And that's basically it. I'll see you guys on the next one.